Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Lot Life here in the Randall Ford Studios. I have my ever-seated host, Andrew. Andrew, how are you doing?
I am doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing peachy. It is a wonderful day. The sun is shining. We just closed out February.
We did.
What a month. It was a month filled of intrigue.
Intrigue, the word of the day.
Yeah, I don't really know intrigue, but I just want to throw it in there because I hear it on all the big movies intros. But it was a month filled with a lot of highs and lows.
It was.
The lows being we had some really bad weather in February. Mm-hmm. We had a couple of days that were affected by the weather as far as the falling, freezing stuff hitting us. But this, it happened in January too.
It did.
And what I have discovered from this, you can kind of see a pattern from this. It's really not the bad weather that slows down the dealership. It's the news of the bad weather.
Correct.
Because whenever the weather gets bad, we have some traffic here.
We do.
Those 3 to 4 days whenever all the weather people are predicting gloom and doom and saying, oh my God, I can't believe it's going to be so bad. We're going to be cats and dogs freezing and dying outside, and the clouds are going to freeze and fall and crush houses. All of this stuff, whenever they say all that stuff, people just lock up.
Yeah,
they don't go anywhere other than the grocery store.
That's exactly right. We wish they would, instead of going to the grocery store, they'd just come and buy a bunch of cars.
Yeah.
Because you need cars.
You do need cars.
To get away from the weather.
Yeah, because if a cloud does freeze and land on your house and crush your house, if you have a detached garage or a car parked outside that still has gas in it, you can go outside and get in your car and start it up and be A-okay.
Yeah, nice and warm, too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but after that weather, usually after the weather, even with January and February, we picked up like a lot. I mean, we sold more cars in the back half of the month than we ever did on the first.
Yes, the month started out great. In February, we had a week that was one of the best weeks we've had before the bad weather. Before they started talking about the bad weather, it was kind of like the rebound from the bad weather in January. Yeah. We had a terrific week, and then they started talking about the bad weather, and the numbers just started going down in the traffic. And then the bad weather got here. Before the bad weather even cleared out, traffic started going back up, and it never stopped after that. The end of February was amazing.
It was.
We did numbers that were reminiscent of a full 30 to 31 day month, and we only had a 28-day month with at least 2 days affected by weather where we closed early, and then we opened late on those days, and we still ended up closing out strong for February. Proud of all you guys.
And we think that we're going to get away from the bad weather now, but it is now Nader season.
Well, yeah, and it is just March, and it's been 70 degrees, but I was telling my wife just the other day, she didn't hear me because she didn't listen, but I was telling my wife just the other day how, you get that first hint of warm weather, you think, this is it, we're coming into spring, and all of a sudden, here it comes, you get one more snow. You get one more ice storm, one more time it will come in. I think the last 2 to 3 years, we've got some snow in March. So,
really?
So it's not done. Be ready. So it's going to come.
The weather for I think it's like next week is supposed to be really, really like wet, storming, bad, lightning. It's horrible. Yeah, they say it's Nader season now. So
we had tornado warnings. Seems like all winter. It kept happening because
it never stopped.
This weather is not the same as it used to be when I was a kid. When I was a kid, you get foot deep snow whenever I was little during the winter, and then spring happened whenever spring was supposed to happen, summer happened, and fall happened, but now it just all comes together at different times.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, we did close out February strong. March is here. We are now officially into March. We are filming this actually on March 1st. It's Saturday. We have some great things going. Truck Month is rolling into March.
Truck Month's a hit.
It started in February. It is going crazy.
Yeah.
There should be new incentives dropping by the time you guys see this, because that'll be on the Monday. So if we couldn't quite get there, it's a new month, there will be new incentives. Ford kind of holds back a little bit. They tease you, say, okay, it's Truck Month here, we're throwing this money at you, and then they're like, you know what, it's going pretty good, let's throw a little bit more.
Yeah, March is the main Ford truck month. March is when it actually starts. Now they do it a little bit before, like in February, but it is now started and it is here. But
and you see like the movie Twister and Twisters, all those movies. It's like a lot of those movies, they're outrunning those tornadoes in F-150s.
That's exactly right.
So if you don't want to get hit by a tornado, you need to get an F-150.
Hey, I seen actually a video of an F-150 getting hit by a tornado, and it flipped it over. The F-150 flipped it. It flipped the F-150 over, and then it flipped it back over on its wheels, and the F-150 started driving away. It was so cool. I was like, that's advertisement.
Yeah, there you go.
Of course, they're not going to show that stuff, but that's advertisement. That's best.
Yeah. March also, the things we have going here. If you were unlucky enough to see the Cupid video we did in February when I dressed in the shorty shorts.
Yeah, you don't want to miss that.
Or you do.
Or you do, yeah.
Whatever it might be. But now it is March. It is March Madness hits this month. It is also St. Patrick's Day happens this month. You can hear the studio audience excited about that. They are cheering wildly about March Madness.
They're going crazy.
And St. Patrick's Day, but we have another video coming.
We do.
We do have another video coming. I'm not going to tell you what exactly it's about. I don't want to give you the highlights for it, but stay tuned for that. Just know that we've already established that I'm not afraid to make a fool out of myself.
No.
And we just dive a little deeper into that.
Yeah, and I want to also recap on that. So he's not a fool.
Well said.
The Cupid video, he did get in shorty shorts, but you should have seen the gown that he had me in. I wish he would have wore the gown that I wore.
It is available on the archives for the Randall Ford Facebook.
I know it is. I know it is. But yeah, you should definitely go check out what I had to wear and how embarrassing that was. Yeah. I think that beat your shorty shorts.
Yeah.
Well, I had a little breeze down there.
Well, I mean, what's the saying about you can deep, but you never want to shear it? So I think I kind of sheared you on that, and I was like, time for another video. Like, nope. Not doing it.
Especially since there's a lot of people here when we're doing the videos.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it was
the best time.
Yeah, so. It wasn't like it was just empty and just me and Chris out there doing videos.
That way I didn't have to worry about losing you if the lights went out because you were glowing.
I know.
You were a red light, a red beacon.
Yeah, I think Santa actually wanted me to not slay that year. Yeah. So, yeah, that was definitely
Andrew, the red-faced reindeer.
Yeah, just throw some antlers on me.
But yeah, so stay tuned for the video. It should be popping off in the next, we need to get it shot out early, so at least in the next week we should have that filmed. We've got a bunch of stuff going on in the dealership. It's like we've been trying to get the video shot. I think we told you about the TikTok video going now. It's at 5.6 million views. Yeah. We've got a few other ones out there that are over 100,000 views.
One that's almost up to 1 million.
Yeah. So, we're trying to get those, and then all of a sudden, you just get too busy. We're trying to put out a video or two a day, and these last few days, selling 7-8 cars a day, it's just hard to find time for both of us and unsuspecting cameraman or an unsuspecting person to be in the video to look like an idiot, because we got to share the idiot. We can't just we don't want to hog the idiotism. We want to share it with the people. But trying to find and get everybody lined up where they can do that, it's tough.
It is. It's very tough. It is very tough. I didn't think it'd be that hard to make a video a day, especially just being like a minute-long video, but just being prepared for it and having everybody available is the hardest time, especially at a dealership that gets busy like we did these last 2 weeks.
But we did get one out, so if you check out the TikTok, you'll see the one that we shot today. I won't tell you what it is because I don't want to give that away, but it was a good one. I've been thinking about this one for a while. I'm really proud of it. I think it's going to be great, so I expect to get at least 5 views.
Yeah, at least.
Because the ones you think that are going to be like, everybody going to love this is crickets.
Yeah, it is. But we're also still doing the $110 giveaway. Don't forget about that. Yeah, I completely forgot about it. But yeah, $110 giveaway. We are still doing that. We are up to 424 subscribers. So guys, make sure that you're sharing this post, commenting, and not only that, subscribing. If you're already subscribed, all you had to do is just comment and share.
It's not that hard.
Guys,
please just help us out.
Super easy. We're almost to 500 subscribers, but $110 giveaway. The only way that we can give out money is as long as people keep on subscribing.
Push the button, subscribe, comment on the thing.
I think that is all.
Send us some fruitcake.
Fruitcake?
Was that one of the things?
No.
Pie?
Is that
cupcakes? Something?
I don't
drop off. 2 entries if you drop off cupcakes here at the dealership.
I think his age is catching up to him. But guys,
Caught up to me a long time ago.
that is all that we have for today. See y'all.